Mark Zuckerberg has every luxurious amenity on which he has splurged millions of dollars. From spending his fortune worth $85 billion in real estate, some high-profile Italian sports cars and private jets, to buying islands like houses and some massive shares, Mark has quite a name. So why not explore how he spends his wealth to live the luxurious life that everyone wishes for? Let's dive in. Mark is known for splurging the major part of his wealth in real estate. He paid $7 million in May 2011 for his 5-bedroom home in Palo Alto's Crescent Park district. Despite its big backyard and swimming pool, the property was originally described by Architectural Digest as a no-frills abode that prioritizes practicality above luxury. A saltwater pool, sunroom, entertainment pavilion, fireplace, barbecue area, spa, a Facebook cannon that fires grey t-shirts, and a custom-built artificially intelligent assistant named Jarvis are just some of the upgrades that Mark made to the property. The room temperature can be changed and toast can be made by the robot butler, whose voice is provided by acting veteran Morgan Freeman. Mark started scooping up homes in the area after purchasing his first one in Palo Alto. He spent a total of $50.8 million on the 1.83-acre plot, which includes 15 bedrooms and over 16 bathrooms. He has another 4 residences that are used as vacation rentals and leisure spaces. To provide more green space on the main property, he recommended demolishing the 4 homes in 2016 and replacing them with homes that were 20% smaller. Mark also owns 1,400 square acres of land in Hawaii, which is currently valued at $116 million. A 6,100 square foot mansion with a 16-car garage, offices, and a portion of Mark's $23 million security team's headquarters can also be found on the land, which encompasses much of Pilas Beach and Kahuena Plantation. Not only that, his love for real estate cannot be stopped. Mark spent $59 million in 2018 on 2 mansions in Lake Tahoe, the Brushwood and Carousel properties. There are 6 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms in the main house of the Brushwood estate, as well as a private pier, patios, a separate guest house, and a 3-car garage. The Carousel mansion, meanwhile, boasts 9 bathrooms and 8 bedrooms. In addition, there's 200 feet of waterfront, a pier in the style of a marina, parking for 2 cars, a guest house, and a caretaker's apartment. Not to forget, he also formerly held the title to a townhouse in San Francisco's Mission neighborhood. In 2013, he purchased a 5,500 square foot home and spent more than $1 million remodeling it, which included building a greenhouse and updating the kitchen. However, he sold it privately in July for $31 million, making it San Francisco's largest residential real estate transaction of the year. But do you know how much more it costs to ensure the safety of one of the wealthiest and most influential men in the computer industry than his peers? The former Facebook subsidiary Meta Platform spent more than $15 million in 2021 on security for its CEO's residence and travels. This ludicrous sum does not include the $10 million handed to Zuckerberg as a pre-tax allowance for the security of his family, nor does it account for the over $1.6 million spent on Zuckerberg's personal usage of private planes. We know Mark does not like flashy clothes, and he frequently dresses in a grey t-shirt, sweatshirt, trousers, and Nike trainers. Even though his signature grey tees may look simple, they come at a hefty price. The shirts are $300 to $400 and are designed by Italian fashion house Brunello Cucinelli. But his most valued item is a Pagani Huayra, a 2-seater supercar that costs $1.4 million and looks like a butterfly. Its performance is on par with that of a Lamborghini or Ferrari. This monster vehicle has an unusual twin-turbo V12 engine that produces 800 horsepower at 5,900 revolutions per minute and 1,050 Newton-meters of torque between 2,000 and 5,600 RPM. Well, not only this, but Mark Zuckerberg has also joined the Giving Pledge. He made a pledge to give most of his fortune to charity, joining the ranks of almost 200 other multimillionaires and billionaires, including Bill Gates and Warren Buffett. During his lifetime, he intends to sell off 99% of his Facebook stock. And Mark and his wife also run a non-profit organization, and he intends to make a sizable contribution to it. In September 2017, Zuckerberg announced plans to raise $6 billion to $12 billion through the sale of 35 to 75 million shares to fund the Chan Zuckerberg Initiative. With so many luxury houses, cars, and t-shirts that cost millions, Mark really knows well how to spend his wealth. But do you think Mark will continue making such a fortune in the future too? The comment section is all yours.